Hello, Captain Rex, and the realness. Yeah, starting now. The Elmo speedrun. I don't know if I'll ever touch that game again. I could do. Okay. Okay, let me check the ape counter. Working. Okay. What is this game? This is Ape Escape for the PS1. It was one of the popular ones, and it was fairly revolutionary in that it made use of the actual joysticks on the DualShock controllers. Like, not many games really did. I mean, you could use the joysticks for moving around, but you could also use the D-pad. But this game actually gave you specific uses. Like, you can move with a certain controller. You can move your weapons with a different controller. It's a bit more complex in terms of the controller inputs. It's a little bit overwhelming to begin with, but once you get used to it, you have... Ooh, I didn't plug the controller in. No, not new game, what? Oh, actually, I need to load an emulator save, because I didn't do a game save last time. Because I was like in the middle of a really long level. Yeah, I never played this game in the PS1 days because I didn't have the right controller for it. Thanks for the follow, Captain. So yeah, for a long time I was just playing with like the D-pad, and I was quite happy with that for the games I was playing. Alright, see you later, Captain Rex. So, I think I'm on the last level, so this could be a very short stream, or it could be long. I don't know how much longer I have. Yeah, I'm from the UK, yeah. Where am I meant to go? Alright. Okay then. What the heck just happened there? Right, whoops. I think because I use the numpads to increase my deaths, but apparently OBS also takes a numpad to do something, change scenes or something, so that's not good. You're back already, Captain Rex. Welcome back. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. There were differences in the consoles, games available, and some games, the additions of the games varied a bit as well. That does remind me, I do need a cold beer. It's very hot. Alright. Damn it. Is my soundboard working? Okay, it is now. It wasn't working when I pressed it. Ah, I didn't have the numpad on. That's the problem. Okay. Alright, see you later, Captain. Shout out? What kind of shout out are you looking for? I did, thank you for the follow if you didn't catch it earlier. You might have literally just been, away for that brief period of time. But if you didn't hear it, thanks a lot for the follow, Captain Rex. 501... Legon? Is that Legon or Legion? You want people to look at your Twitch. What do you do on Twitch? What games do you play? Or what type of streams do you do? Legon. Legon. Among Us. I didn't play Among Us, but I have played a lot of those Mafia type games on which it's based. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to use the copter there. Minecraft. Oh, I have played a lot of Minecraft. Since I was a kid, pretty much. Roblox, I've never played Roblox. In real life, yeah, I played Mafia with, like, friends from university and stuff. And there was this game online, what was it? Town of Salem? I mean, it's still around, it's still quite popular. Which was kind of Mafia, but online multiplayer. And there was another game in Gary's mod, which is also really good. Trouble in Terrorist Town, which is a bit like Among Us, but first-person shooter. Everyone's running around with guns. Mafia. Oh no, I'm talking about the card game. No, the party game. Mafia, the video game. No, I've never played it. Mafia, I think some people call it Werewolf, or at least Werewolf is another variation on the game. Alright, what am I doing that's wrong here? Okay, gotta do that. There we go. But yeah, I think the Mafia video games are supposed to be good. Oh, now this bit is a pain. Alright. Yeah, I should look into the Mafia games. The Yakuza series is supposed to be very good. What else? Sleeping Dogs is a bit like that, but that's a bit more GTA style. Sleeping Dogs is very good, and that's based in Hong Kong. You're back and being able to kill the KK. It took it from 610 to 1010. Wow. That must have made you very happy. I would too be very happy if I could do that. And this is where I lost last time. I'm a bit confused about this bit, because it looks like... Is that stand-onable? I'm not sure what I should be doing here. Let's go back up there and have a look. Well... That sucks. But fortunately they give me a life just before this checkpoint, so I'm not actually losing lives. Oh, I had the sword out instead of the copter. I'm losing all my lives to this level. I wasn't really losing many lives in the previous levels. Well, not lives, but I wasn't really accumulating so many deaths until now. Mostly to this jump here. This jump is really awkward because I can't judge the distance I have to jump here. It's just really, the 3D-ness of it is a bit weird. Okay. Oh. Come on. Use them save states. Oh. No, I can't allow myself to do that. Save states, I used to use them all the time as a kid. And I started to lose interest in games because of it, I think. Because I was kind of just using them too often. It was killing the spirit of the game. And it was, once I stopped using them, I started enjoying the games a lot more. Especially things like Final Fantasy. Like, I was using way too many save states in those games. And it got to the point I never finished any of the Final Fantasy games, 1 to 6. Only 7 was the first time I actually finished one. Because the save state was just making it kind of... I was losing all sense of, like, value in the game. Yeah, I would like to. Definitely 6 I want to play again. But, yeah. I mean, I would like to go back and play many of them. Oh, come on, it opened really late there. I think on Final Fantasy VI I got to Disc 2, so I guess halfway. I think the game was quite long. Oh, this is... I think I was falling as I pressed jump, so it didn't count. Does it not have discs? Final Fantasy VI. Is it the one with the opera? I could have sworn I had a disc. I could have sworn I had to change a disc at some point. I don't know. I was playing the PS1 version, I think. And on an emulator as well. Alright, back here. Now what do I do? So if I go over here... No, that just leads me back down there. Something up there as well. The game just slowed down for some reason. Okay. What is this? Was it 2 games, really? Okay, I don't know why. I feel like I can distinctly remember at one point in the game you go to some, like, other dimension or something. You're, like, in the sky. And at that point asked me to... thought it asked me to change discs. And it was, like, halfway through the game. Alright, this is the bit I was struggling with. What do I do here? Do I just go onto that thing? I thought I tried that before and failed. Well, that worked. Didn't work last time. Alright. Now what? I'm not sure. Okay, why did I even come here? Okay, I got the ape, fine. But that doesn't do anything for me, does it? Can I go back? Alright, now this jump here is tricky. Okay, well I got the ape. Now what? Maybe that thing is now unlocked? Yeah. Well, I mostly played on emulator, so I think it's likely I probably would have picked the US version usually, but I don't know. For FF6, I don't remember what I picked. Ah. Alright, why am I even going back up now? I got the ape. Is that all I needed? I'll go back up one more time and see if that thing is unlocked. I'm not sure that the ape... I mean, the ape is optional, isn't it? Unless I need a certain number of apes to progress, but I haven't seen any indication of that. Oh. Okay. Jump. Okay, good. Oh, see. Alright, I'm gonna operate under the assumption all I needed there was the ape. So let's go back inside, I think. Let's get to life. And I'll go back inside because... No, I went on that really long climb to get here. No way am I going back down again. I must have to go this way. Because that was a really big climb. One of my favorite games, my all-time favorite game was Azure Dreams. It was a JRPG for the PlayStation, and I still play that. I speedrun it now. In terms of favorite games, I guess for different consoles, like for PlayStation, I think I was quite fond of Tomba, Azure Dreams. Remember on the top of my head. Well, for PC, I think I mean I became a PC gamer after the PlayStation 1 era, and I stopped playing console games. So, and lately I've been into like more strategic, like builder games, like Factorio and RimWorld. Oh yeah, I did mention that, didn't I? Yeah, Azure Dreams. It's good stuff. Okay, so I came back here. This thing is still locked, so the ape had nothing to do with it. There's buttons in there. So going there does nothing. But there should be a way to get up there. Yeah. Yeah, they're very addictive, yeah. You can never really get bored of them. Like Factorio, you know, you build the ultimate factory, then you're just like, oh, I just want to start from scratch, from like coal miners and start all again. Alright, this is... I have no idea what to do here. Ah! That's a clue. There's a little doorway there, so a remote control car could fit through that. So... Wait a minute. Aha! Got it. I didn't even notice this depressed section of the platform here. Gotta use the remote control car. Alright, fine. And then what does this one do? Well, I want to keep it up. I think I can jump that with my copter. Do I want to go this way? Minecraft, yeah. I mean, I played that a lot when I was a kid, or at least in university. Especially with mods and stuff, it's endless. Alright, do not fall. Let's go back. Now I've got to make this jump. Okay. Now what? Aha. How long are these going to stay up? Oh man. Oh, start again, start again. Oh! Okay. It's permanent, they keep going. Whoops. Uh-oh. I slowed down on the second one. Oh, they couldn't have given me a checkpoint. I mean, it's really lucky that they're giving me lives. I think that the devs knew that this bit is just plain unfair. So they gave a spare life at the beginning of that stretch, so that you never lose lives. Oh man, but what happens when I get to the final boss? I'm gonna have a finite number of lives. I hope they give you a... they let you start from the boss when you get there. It's not just my cam, the Scarface background. What do you mean? What, the beach? I'm trying to understand how that resembles Scarface. Wasn't Scarface like in more of like a mansion setting in the city? Ah, yeah, okay, yeah. It is a bit like that, yeah. I just updated the wrong thing, hang on. Yeah. A bit like Scarface, right? Yeah. I need to watch Scarface again. It's been a while now. I remember the red walls in the house. I remember in Minecraft I actually made a Scarface house that looked the same. Well, at least the main hallway looked the same, and I even had the statue that he has in the main lobby with the big earth, and it says, like, the sign says, "The world is yours," or something. I remember making that in Minecraft. It took a long time. It was really cool. Yeah, I mean, here on the island, it's... Well, I mean, you can live like Scarface, and it's super cheap. It's not even... You don't even have to be rich like Scarface was. It's like, these houses, these villas by the beach are pretty cheap. You just have to... Well, you can't really stay here unless you have, like, a retirement visa or something. So you have to somehow find a way to stay here should you want to actually live here and you're not a citizen of Thailand. Right, where did I go from here? Oh yeah, I need to put the remote control card. This takes forever. Yeah, I live on an island, yeah. Yeah, you've been thinking of doing that? I would recommend it. It's pretty good lifestyle here. As long as you like the heat, which I do. Or at least I'm not bothered by it too much. Costa Rica. I haven't been, but I've seen a lot of, like, in the forums, like Digital Nomad or expat forums. They've mentioned places like Costa Rica and various other places in Central America, South America. Yeah, that's entirely plausible, yeah. Yeah, in terms of affordability. I mean, here I have a decent house right in front of the sea, as you can see. AC, kitchen, super fast Wi-Fi, and I'm paying a third of the price I was paying for my small London apartment a couple of years back. I think right now less than a third because of COVID prices. It's a lot cheaper than usual. Alright, this bit I screwed up. No, not fast enough. Let's try again. Yeah, I mean, the main thing that holds people back is the legality. Like, most people I know here are either retired or breaking the law some way or another. And by breaking the law, I mean making a fake company, hiring fake employees, bribing immigration officers, all that kind of stuff. It's just too hard. A lot of the time, it's just too hard to do it by the books. Me, I'm here on a tourist visa, so I'm not actually breaking the law. But I'm not technically here long term, even though I have been here a year. Oh man, yeah, Silicon Valley prices. Oh no! I didn't know that was a bouncy thing. Okay, I hate this level so much. Wait, what am I doing? I don't go here. I go there. No, don't go there. What am I? Oh, now I don't think I can get back up. Oh, here we go again. Oh, I'm getting really fed up with this level. Yeah, this is actually the first time I'm really using Retro Arc. I normally use BizHawk, but actually that has more lag because it has a very high CPU usage. That's why I switched to Retro Arc. But I do sometimes get lag, but I mean, partly it could just be because it's so hot. My laptop might be overheating a bit. But so far, its performance is a lot better than BizHawk in terms of lag. But I mean, BizHawk has very advanced features, so that's not surprising. I heard about a new emulator. What was it called? Duck something? Duck Station? I've heard some good things about that one. Apparently it has very high performance, is relatively up to date. Some people were recommending it. I'll have to have a go. I think that was a bit dodgy. But doesn't it mostly depend on which core you're using? And there's probably like 3 or 4 main supported cores for PS1. I'm using Beetle, I think. Beetle PSX. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it is true, I do occasionally get that lag. The ideal amount would be 0. Oh, come on! That's what I really don't like about this. You have to rotate the right controller in a clockwise motion. Or anti-clockwise, actually. See, I'm doing it now, and he's not flying. You just have to have a really good rhythm for it to work. There. But if you do it kind of like in a half-assed way, it doesn't register. You have to do a really, really perfect circle. Oh, he's not even doing it. There we go. It's really difficult, actually. And, I mean, the game gives you situations where you're supposed to do it when you're about to fall. Like, so you either do it or you die. Like that. Ah, see? And I died anyway. Let's just run past these guys. There's no point fighting them. Come on. Alright, so I've been streaming 45 minutes. I'm still on this exact same spot. Didn't even deploy. So yeah, the only real reason I played Ape Escape lately is because I really wanted to, because it was kind of a revolutionary game in terms of selling the controller and everything. So I wanted to experience that part of history. But in general, I think I'm probably not going to be playing many more platform games because they're not really my style anymore. And they tend to just get really frustrating. I don't have the patience. So I'll probably stick to like RPGs if I'm playing retro games. Or puzzle games or stuff like that. Or like LucasArts adventure games. Probably avoid platformers. Yeah, I mean, they were made for a different time. Partly when we were kids, or just games players at the time in general were a lot more patient, I think, and a lot more willing to put themselves through the absolute torture. But I mean, I'll make exceptions for games like Spyro, for example, because I thought Spyro was a solid game and had more like open world aspects than regular platformers, so. Oh man. But the pacing was quite weird in this game, because it was actually really easy most of the game, right up until this last level. And I was really enjoying the first few levels. It was fairly easy, but I was getting through it. Wasn't having much trouble. I had like maybe 6 deaths total. And then it just got ridiculous like here. And clearly they acknowledge that it's ridiculous here, because that's why they put this life right here in front of me, so that I don't lose lives. Because if they didn't have it, then wow, I probably would have given up on this game. Oh yeah, Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, both games I would happily play again. I never finished Mario 64, so that is something I could potentially play again. Ocarina of Time I did finish, but I never finished Majora's Mask. Oh my god. I'm just gonna rack up hundreds of deaths at this. Yeah, Majora's Mask, I really like the concept. It was extremely original. I love anything to do with time travel in general, but the way... I guess the only problem with it, it's not really a problem, but for my playstyle, was that it was hard to come back to after you leave it for a while. Because unlike, say, Ocarina of Time, you can come back to it later on and it's not too hard to figure out where to go. You just have to figure out what the next world is to go to. But with Majora's Mask, you're just in the same world, but going to different places at different times. if you come back to the game later on, it's really confusing. Because you really have to remember everything you did before. That's what made it hard for me to complete it over a long period of time. I don't remember much about the dungeons. I just remember not liking the fact that if I run out of time, I don't like being under time pressure for the dungeons. I don't mind the time aspect for like visiting the town and the quests and all that stuff, but then in the dungeons you have to race against time, and if you don't manage to do it before the 3 days are up, then you just have to start the dungeon again, don't you? You don't get checkpoints or anything. And that's really annoying. Well, I ran out of time on... I think I only... Oh my god, I can't do this jump. Yeah, I can only very vaguely remember the dungeons, but the first one I tried, I managed in time. The second one, I think, was in the kind of like the mountains, where you morph into that creature that rolls. And I failed to do that in time, so I had to start that one again. Oh, I'm getting so fed up with this level. Is it? Do you get some sort of way of checkpointing it? I can't remember. I can't remember if I got far enough. I think I had to start again from the beginning. I'm not getting anywhere with this. I'm just not good enough at the controls to be able to consistently open my helicopter. See? What? Let's say 5 tries. Okay, so I just tried 5 times there. 3 of them I got a helicopter to open, 2 of them I failed. That's not good enough, is it, for this game? I have to be getting them 5 out of 5. And I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong, it's just my thumb is not going in a perfect circle sometimes. Okay, the lag helped me then. Fire arrows and go straight back to it. You can beat it quickly and do a side quest. I don't remember. I don't think I managed to get fire arrows. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I will come back to Majora's Mask, because that's a game that has to be played. Like, I can't leave that one out. That's part of history. And because I'll be streaming it, I'll be more inclined to actually finish, or not leave it for a huge gap. And that will make it far easier to actually do it. Oh my... I don't want to give up on a game, but it's so tempting, so tempting. But I played 2 games which I would consider more difficult recently. Pandemonium and Cave Story. Both of those got really, really frustrating. And I think they were harder than this game. I persevered and I managed to beat them. So it would be pretty stupid for me to give up on this one so early. Well, at this stage, which is not really as difficult, just failing a lot. They're both... I mean, Cave Story, I recommend. Pandemonium, I recommend if you're a masochist. But in general, I don't really recommend Pandemonium, but if you're curious, by all means. Because I find that one a bit too... Cave Story is worth playing, definitely. Even the frustrating bits. It's just a really beautifully made game. They both have really very good soundtracks. They're highly praised for their soundtracks. And Cave Story is more of a Metroidvania, which is more... I mean, I prefer Metroidvania. Pandemonium is level-based, but some of the levels are just really annoying. And the game really... Oh. Just drop the mic. Hang on. There we go. But if you play Pandemonium, just keep in mind, Pandemonium punishes you for not thoroughly exploring levels. Like, a lot of games, exploring, you know, every nook and cranny is kind of like a bonus thing you do on the side. But Pandemonium, if you don't find the extra heart containers and the extra power-ups and stuff, then you'll end up like I did at the final boss with only like 2 HP max. I actually had to go back and complete some past levels to find the extra HP containers to stand a more reasonable chance. Alright, let's focus. Come on. Jump. And jump, jump. Okay, good, 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 good. Oh. No, I mean, you can win, you just don't have much HP. So you have like a max... You have 2 hearts, at the beginning of the game. And you can find more... You can increase your max HP throughout the game, but it's really hidden, all of those hidden heart containers. So if, like me, you just want to get through the levels and you're not really bothered about finding bonus stuff, you end up with just 2 HP for the final levels, which just makes them extremely difficult. So no, it's not really like Metal Gear in that sense. No, it's just it's possible. You're just punished for your lack of exploration. Alright, from this bit forward, it's actually easier, not harder. So let's just not screw it up. There's only a couple of somewhat tricky jumps, but they're not terrible. Why is he not gripping? Huh? Alright. Alright, the realness. Have a good sleep. Alright, so this bit shouldn't be hard, but I gotta remember I can't land on those things. I have to bounce off them. So let's just line it up. Perfect. Alright. No chances. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, this doesn't look good. What the heck? It's some sort of puzzle, but I'm not getting it. I'm playing Pong against someone. Oh, I get it now. I'm supposed to jump on that thing. Please tell me this is near the end. Please, please, please. Nope. No, 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 no. Okay, get health, get health, get health. I don't think that hurts him. Okay, I need to fight him like a man, unfortunately. Oh no, I'm gonna lose this. Wow. Please, final boss. Now, the question is what happens at the final boss? I don't want to have to start the whole level again if I lose 9 lives to this guy. Oh, it takes me back to the start of the castle. That's a good sign. Wait a minute. Where do I go from here? So I was dropped here. Here's a life, nice. This is the entrance. Is this it? Is this the final boss? Or just a boss? Final showdown, and
What's wrong with you?
I'm about to start the timer.
I can't believe what a mess you made. You didn't have to blow everything apart. I told you the door would be open. I only wanted to talk to you. That's why I invited you in. So what do you think of my castle? Do you like it? This castle is the most powerful fortress ever constructed.
Yeah, it's a nice
It would be
castle.
so easy to conquer the world. It really is perfect, isn't it?
What are you saying? Are you out of your mind? Just stop this crazy plan already.
Why don't you stop fighting me
This
and
is
join me
10 out of 10 voice
You know,
acting.
like your friend did.
No way! I won't be controlled by you.
Well, we'll see about that. With my new powers and my superior intelligence, it would be so easy to put you under my control. You could fight it all you wanted. Be able to resist. Like this.
Ow!
Is that painful? Give it up. Join me. Unless you do, the pain you're feeling will only get worse.
No! 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 I won't!
You really think you can fight and beat me? You're
Am
no
I
match for my
supposed to be
powers.
seeing white here?
I don't want to! I won't!
Or is the game broken?
Wow.
Oh,
What's going on? My
Okay.
powers! Why aren't they working?
I'll tell you why.
What?
Power alone isn't the true strength. Well, something like that.
I can't believe this is happening! I have no use for you now! Get out of here!
Hey, wait!
Take this!
Okay, what am I supposed to do? Okay. Sake. Pick up the cookie!
Oh no!
Alright, Oh, they take me back here. Why? They give me a life so I can do this infinitely. That's generous. But why do they take me all the way back here? Move! Don't tell me that's it. Nah, there's gonna be like a final form or something. Now it's his final form. Damn it. So what do I do? Can I destroy those things? They don't really give you any kind of hint, do they, as to what you're meant to do. You just gotta hit random things until something happens. Oh, I got his hand. Okay, that's something. Now get the other one. This is not too hard so far. Why won't he hit it? Alright, this is actually not that difficult. What the heck? Okay, that was awkward, but it wasn't hard. It was easy.
You ruined everything. If it weren't for you,
Time for some
everything would be perfect.
stellar voice acting.
Spectre, put a stop to this now. I'm taking you back to the amusement park.
You must be joking. You're not taking me anywhere. I'll never go back. I'm never going back to that rotten place. You listen, and you listen good. I will return. And when I do, I'll destroy you and the world as you know it. So you better be ready, because next time, I won't fail.
Wait, Spectre!
See you in the sequel.
Yes!
But I probably won't be playing the sequel, to be honest. A lot of other games I would rather play first.
You did great.
Although the sequel, was it for PS2? It might be more bearable in terms of controls. The main problem I have with this game is the copter controls, the jumping depth is hard to gauge. But if those are fixed, I wouldn't mind playing this sequel. Alright, so that was what, 1 hour spent trying to jump onto a moving platform, and then like 20 minutes spent on the final boss. That's how it goes.
Spike!
Aww. Very wholesome ending. So... Alright. Let me update the timer. So I think, okay, my stream has been at 1 hour 20. Let's knock off 10 minutes for the intro. So I think it took me 1 hour 10. So I want the timer to look correct in the final moments of the stream, so let's add 1 hour 10 minutes, so that'll be 12 5. So the game took me 12 hours 5 minutes. I think that's roughly correct. $108 deaths? I think that's right. That final level. Man, if they just... I don't know. If that final level was left out, I think I would have enjoyed the game a lot more. If they somehow ended the game, had the final boss just before that final level. It was just too fiddly. And it wasn't really the final level, it was the final 2 levels. There were some really annoying bits in those final 2 levels. Also, there was one bit, the barrel jumping bit in one of the levels, that was just stupid. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do that, but the way I did it was incredibly frustrating. And it was... you had to do that puzzle to continue the game. But I mean, yeah, not to say too many negative things, it was a really fun game actually. And it seems like a good game to do 100% on, because there's all kinds of apes all over the place. As you progress, you get new upgrades which lets you go back and save other monkeys that were in the older levels, like being able to use the copter or the remote controlled car. So it seems like a very fun game to 100%. And it's supposed to be a very good game for speedrunning as well, so I fancy watching some of the speedruns. The ape
Spectre will definitely be back, and when he is, I'm sure.
Oh, the aspect ratio has changed for the cutscene, so it's not picking up the correct.
Professor, I'll go back and find Spectre.
I didn't
That's
anticipate
a good
this.
idea. But first, use the time station to return to the past and check each era for any remaining monkeys on the loose. We can't leave any of them wandering around. While you do that, I'll go back to the lab and track down Spectre. Then we'll find him and stop him for good.
Tempting. It's tempting to... I mean, I wouldn't do it now. But it's tempting to one day come back and do 100% of this. If I'm being realistic, probably won't. What has happened to the aspect ratio? Did I do something? Oh no. Damn it. No, that's wrong. No, had it. Window times 3. There we go. Okay, so, it's tempting, but I think there's just too many games I'd rather play. Such as, I would rather do 100% of Spyro than Ape Escape. I'm more comfortable with Spyro. Anyway. Let's just take a look around. So that's... yeah. So I think that's going to be the end of my Ape Escape playthroughs. I have to say, also the mini games, I was very impressed with them. Like the physics in them were actually pretty good. Like the skiing game where you control each ski individually, and the boxing, for example, they're quite fun. I mean, I didn't really fancy playing them, but back in the day I would have enjoyed playing them. Hang on. What is this? We never obtained this gadget. Where'd you get that? Secret gadget? Probably you unlock it when you save all the apes or something. This one. Star. Alright. So let's just make sure I got the numbers correct. Number of apes. Definitely, I want all my stats to be correct. Very important. 132. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Do I at least get 50%? 50.4. But you pretty much would have to get at least 50% to beat the game, because I got exactly the right number of apes needed. Except for that final level where I probably got excess. Actually, I probably got excess in a few places. In the boss levels, there was an optional number of apes to get, so I got extra. Alright, that's the end of Ape Escape. Let's close this down. My next retro game, I think RuneScape. Old school RuneScape. I'm really keen to see what that game's like. I played it briefly back in the day when it was in its high time, but it'll be fun to revisit.